Boy, my camera didn't like that shot at all as Steve ran out that ball and left the 610. In case we missed anything at the beginning, his team had the front three. It's Steve Mackie and Paul Carper. Right now, if he spares this up, he'll still be enjoying a 31 pin lead through 4 frames if he can pick up this 610 spare. Steve, the owner and head honcho of 10 pins and more here in Rio Rancho, where we're at for our New Mexico-Texas Doubles Classic. Steve. Steve has been a great bowler worldwide, literally, for a long, long time. Yeah, despite all his worldwide theatrics, at 800 #1 just a couple of weeks ago. It's been his first tournament competition in a while. It's fun to watch him. You betcha.
What was it, the Australian Masters or something like that?
Who knows?
Something like that, but they didn't.
Kangaroo Cup.
The Australian Masters?
Hit it. Paul up here in the 6th frame now. His team is still leading in the match comfortably by 33 pins here. Spare working for Paul. No, that ball checked up early. Lucky to only leave the 610 there. Earlier in the scratch step ladder, it's been a fun one. The father-son team of, I forget Mr. Gill's name. Gary Gill and Brandon Gill won by 1 pin over Dana Mackie and Carper, 190 to 189. The 10th annual appearance of the Carper-Mackie team. Carper-Mackie Part 1, I should say. And in another thriller, it was Gaudet and Headley over the Gills, 218 to 211. Both those matches came down to the last ball. Nice conversion of the 610 by Carper. We're going to catch a little bit of the handicap match as they progress along as well. It'll be Amber Rose Eddington and Brandy Silva. Sort of the old and new school going up against, we talk about old school, Marcus Medina. Don't get much older school than that. They're going to kill me. He's old. He's old. He doesn't know what YouTube is. They're never going to see these. Come on. Marcus bowling with a newcomer with us, Stephen Roybal. So that's what's going on over there. What was that?
We got on YouTube.
Did we catch that on YouTube? Yeah. I'm going to have to go look at that.
That was the backdoor move.
Classic 5-step delivery of Mackie. Great follow through, but he checks up high and leaves the 610. Now, we bowled in a house pattern today. In the second squad, which is the last time we re-oiled, there were 4 and 5 teams on a pair. So even a nice, easy house shot like they have here will start to get a little bit funky, perhaps. Bowlers start to have to move left, fight the ball, wanting to hook in the middle of the lanes. That seems to be what most of the bowlers are fighting right now. Look out for the chop. Oh, and he does chop the 6 off the 10. Ouch. That gives them, yeah, really, I don't want to you take it. That gives them 132 through 7, and Moyer's got an opportunity to get his team right back in this match. On a serious note, thanks very much to Steve for all he does to make this event happen every year. He just basically gives us his center for a day and asks us what we want to do. That's awesome. So thank you, Steve, and all the high school coaches and parents and friends who helped spread the word for a big turnout today. Wow. Now that was an adjustment. That was just sort of the high hard one there. He just took the hand out of it and fired it at the 1-3 and got it to carry. Interesting move by Moyer there. And let's see if Timmy can take advantage. Friends off the lanes, but a lot of people hungry for titles right now on the lanes. This is a huge shot for Timmy Crites' career here.
Oh, looks good. Looks good.
Oh, yeah. How quickly the Baker momentum changes, even more so than a regular bowling game.
Come on, Paul.
And all of a sudden, they are down by 9 pins only. And let's see if Carper can change the momentum back in their team's direction. Paul won here at 10 pins and more, and oh gosh, the very early 2000s at the latest. Still remember him doubling in the 10th against Erica Gear. How about that for both of our memories? Oh, and Carper trips out the 4-9. Sort of the same theory as Moyer on that one, just high and hard, and got the 4-9 to carry. Nice. These Baker matches just go by in a blink. Each bowler only bowling 5 frames. You just got to make your adjustment and throw your best ball and hope it all works out, because there's not a lot of time for much moving around. Steve's team can strike out for 222. That would be enough to shut out the other team, but we're far from that still. 9th frame for Mackie. Pretty good ball. Hang on. Oh, boy. Very fortunate to get the 7 pin out there and only leave the 6-10.
Come on, Brandy. Yeah, Brandy. There you go.
Changes the complexion of the match again, though. Now, Steve's team, the best they can do is 202. Moyer and Crites still have room for 214. And it'll be a double working with Mikey up in the 9th frame to come here. First things first, Steve chopped this spare last time on this lane. Those drying out lanes are on a wood surface. That back end rips. He's got to avoid the chop here to avoid disaster for his team.
A little bit, yeah.
All right. Hit it on the left, you can't chop it, so spare for Mackie there in the 9th, and the ball back in Moyer's court. Now, Mike has been known over the years to be a little bit demonstrative, gesticulative. Sorry. Family-friendly show. He gets, what I'm saying is, he gets this hit here, he might let you know it. Feed some momentum over to Tim. Let's see what happens.
Come on, Mikey.
Wow. Oh, are you kidding me? What a sick carry from Mike. That was almost a 5-7-10 in the pocket. The 10 falls and the 5 tilts into the 7. What a strange and wonderful for Mike carry.
Give Kerry a call later.
And now, strike 9 spare wins this match. Anything less than strike 9 spare, and Carper can take it away in the 10th.
Come on, Timmy.
Oh, man. How many times have we said in this match another shot where anything could have resulted once that ball hits the pins? That could have been a church. Instead, it's only a 4-7. And boy, is that 8 count, by the way. Make it interesting. Now, Crites has spare strike for 192, which is the exact thing that Paul will have with a 20 fill in the 10th. For the 3rd time in 4 Baker matches today, we're coming down to the final ball. First things first at the 4-7. Very nice. That could not have been a comfortable spare for Tim after he whiffed the spare early in the match, but no trouble there. And this is a huge fill ball right here. Paul's going to be working on a spare, so the strike here would give Paul no wiggle room and would force him to strike on the first ball to guarantee at least a tie. If we tie, we go into a 1-shot roll-off, with the teams getting to choose which bowler wants to start that roll-off. That would be interesting. Look out. Boy, and that 6 is a killer count ball. Oh my goodness. Boy, is that 6 not what he wanted right there. My goodness. So now, Paul wins with 7 spare strike. He has to fill at least 6 on this shot. If he gets less than 6, Tim and Mike have already won. If he gets only 6 on this ball, the best they can do is tie. If he gets 7, he'll need to spare it and fill the remainder to win the tournament. All kinds of possibilities looking for title number 4 right here. And when you need to not worry about counts, you take the strike on the first ball and get it over with. That's exactly what he did. What a beautiful shot by Paul. That is most likely a title-winning shot by Paul.
Good shot, Brandon.
Boy, gotta feel bad for Timmy right there. That fill ball was just bad timing for him. They did everything they could, but it's gonna be a little short. As long as, there you go.
Hit it!
You betcha. There was a time when Paul Carper did not look that confident in title matches. That time is history, folks, as he threw his best shot in the most important frame here to walk away with the win. Ho-hum, another Mackie wins at 10 pins and more. I don't know. We're going to catch the rest of the handicap match. Watch that in just a second, guys. Great stuff. Guys, if both teams can stick around until the end of handicap, that would be